Citrix as a company make technologies that enable users to access their desktops, applications and services from any device, at any location, at any time. What we do here in Cambridge is we make XenServer, which is a virtualization platform that underpins the Citrix product portfolio across desktop, networking and cloud.
Virtualization is one of the key technologies that particularly the Cambridge office is involved with. We have a lot of customers, big names like Samsung, Tesco's, who use all our virtualization software to really leverage their data centers and get the maximum amount out of them.
The big idea with cloud computing is that they no longer need to own all of their computing infrastructure. It's much more flexible to share infrastructure and to have companies that specialize in providing that infrastructure provide it for them, rather than to try and do all of that themselves.
We have 100,000 unique customers running XenServer. So for example, Tesco, they use XenServer to power all their electronic point of sale systems. So every time you scan a barcode at the till at Tesco's, that's actually running on the XenServer platform.
It's all about changing people's working and living style using virtualization.
I think from Citrix, from the bigger picture perspective, it's really about owning all the assets in the complete stacks, in desktop, in cloud, and in networking.
It's not a single product company, it's not a single software product. It really is a technology platform.
That gives us a technological competitive edge against our competitors. They can't do the kinds of things we can do because we have virtualization in our platform. So when a customer deploys a cloud, somebody like Amazon with their web services platform, they have millions of customers. Being able to work on the technology that has impact on that many people is just amazing. It's a real thrill.
I mean, every day I feel like I get to come in and do something that I'm good at.
It is exciting, and you have plenty of people who are busy, who are running around. You feel good about being a part of this buzz.
If you want to work on great technology that, cloud and virtualization, this is stuff that's going to change the world. And I think the fact that the technology attracts really interesting people, really talented people, means that if that's who you want to work with, then come to Citrix.
The engineers working on the Citrix XenServer product, they're smart, they're committed, and they're continually working to improve the product.
We've got a lot of very talented people here, a lot of very sharp people who are naturally very creative and are good at understanding complex architectures, complex systems.
Yeah, I think one benefit of working here is that you can learn from a lot of brilliant people.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful environment. It's something you really see here. I mean, it's not just in this building as well, because we have an open source environment that stretches all over the world, all over to different universities, different organisations. It really is a really rich and technically competent environment.
We need bright, creative people. Teamwork is just as important. So it's not just the ingredients of our teams, but it's the way people interact and the culture we have here that makes it super valuable to us.
So Cambridge is the headquarters for XenServer development. However, we do have a lot of remote engineers, remote sites, remote labs, and for this purpose we need to ensure that we push out and communicate to those teams and those people effectively.
Citrix is a great company in which to be a global team, because one of Citrix's core focus areas is in online collaboration. So we make really heavy use of technology, collaboration technology, in order to make sure that we stay in touch as a XenServer team. We also make heavy use of just communication, so we have monthly all-hands meetings that we record in order to be able to broadcast those out more widely, both within the XenServer team but also within the broader Citrix.
Even though Citrix is one of the world's biggest software companies with offices all over the world, it acts a lot like a smaller company. It's very dynamic and fast moving, so we're very responsive to the customers' needs, and we're in touch with them.
Citrix itself, it's all about really sort of pushing boundaries and the ability to experiment and try new things.
We're not held back by red tape or anything like that. We're very much encouraged to really go forth and make things happen.
There's a lot of opportunities at Citrix, yeah.
I think it's both dynamic and rewarding, because it's constantly changing as a company, growing, but at the same time it's very rewarding to work here.
So this company actually encourages people to moving between teams as far as it fits your interest. So it actually give me a lot of opportunity to learn new stuff from brilliant people.
You will feel good here. It's challenging.
A lot of it was about the career development opportunities and the training opportunities and actually the quality of environment.
Cambridge itself has all the, the university and the colleges and stuff, and they push out great graduates, and we hire them, but it also attracts people from all over the world. They want to move to Cambridge, to where all these bright people are and where all this technology is. And then when you get them in this funky office with monitors slung from the ceiling, it means that the office isn't a constraint.
Desks were so much more open than anywhere else I'd been. The kitchen, for example, I haven't seen anything quite like that for the other places I interviewed at.
And it makes a huge difference if the building you're working in is very good looking, and this one really is. It looks really nice. A table tennis table and a snooker table, all the free food and drinks and all that kind of business. I mean, it really makes for a very positive environment.
I have to say, a lot of my friends do work at the Google offices in London, and I reckon our offices are better.
Ironically, because we have a lot of sort of nice things in the office, we often end up hanging out here sort of on a Friday evening and say watching a movie.
But more often than not, you see people hanging out, architects, engineers, product managers, just hanging out in the kitchen, around the coffee, around the pool table, around the table tennis table, etc. And that's where actually a lot of the technical discussions actually happen and where a lot of the ideas are actually created.
Part of the idea is to encourage informal interactions between teams and between people who don't necessarily sit near each other or work together on the same project but still need to share ideas and communicate. I'm in the pool ladder. Most people are involved in the pool ladder, and it's only the top section, about the top 10 positions, that are very competitively fought over. There is Mario Kart has been a big favourite on the Wii, and quite often, particularly the partner engineering team, get very competitive on the Mario Kart during lunch breaks.
We are spoiled sometimes, but it's good. It's all those little things that make you feel appreciated.
Everybody's just really keen. You don't get slackers here. You don't get the people who aren't interested. You don't get people that say no. You really get people here who are driven to do the best that they want to do in what they do, and that's really what fires people up. Those are the people you want to work with. You don't want to work with people who say no or don't want to try. You want to work with people who are excited and driven and keen, because it's infectious.
I hope people are encouraged to come and work at Citrix, because I feel it's a very dynamic and forward-thinking company that's got a goal in mind and is planning to work towards it.
People here are smart, are usually open to new ideas, and they are nice. I come here in the morning and I look around and I smile. I meet my colleagues and I smile.
You really feel intimately bound with the product you're making, and when we make a big improvement or solve some outstanding problem with it, then it's certainly a great sense of achievement.
What makes Citrix really special is the breadth of technology combined with the calibre of people that we've got.
The best thing about my job is the people here, working with the super bright people we have in this facility. The technology is interesting, but I think the people trump that.
It's very exciting to be part of this evolution of working and lifestyle.
Don't hesitate when working for Citrix. It's a great place to work. You'll really enjoy it.
Try it out, give us a try. I mean, it really is a really nice environment to work in, very friendly, very uplifting, but also very hardworking and technically competent.
I'd say come and join a really great team. It's good fun working here. We've got a great technology that we're playing with, and we'd love to have you with us.
Citrix is innovative.
Citrix is cool.
Brilliant.
Cool. It's a challenge. It's a good challenge.
Cutting edge technology in a very fast moving environment.
If you like the challenge and you like winning, you can't go wrong.